Let's talk about cheat days. It's just that one magical day where you finally eat like a goblin, devour 4,000 calories in 2 hours, and just call it part of the plan. So I used to absolutely love cheat days, but I don't do them anymore at all. Today, I'm gonna tell you why, from the physical side to the mental side, and why honestly replacing cheat days was one of the best things I ever did for my results, my routine, and just my overall sanity. Also, I just released my free diet guide, so if you haven't grabbed it yet, go and check it out. Again, it's absolutely free, and it's just a great overall quick start guide, or if you're more advanced, it's just a great refresher. So back when I first started dieting, I wasn't eating clean whatsoever. I just ate whatever fit in my calories, be it Pop-Tarts, chips, frozen stuff, Domino's pizza, and as you guys might know, I went with that one a lot. But eating like this, I wasn't even getting the benefits of having at least some whole foods in my diet, or even getting a substantial amount of protein in. So I always had zero energy and was hungry pretty much 24/7. But I was able to get the scale moving a bit by doing this. So I would eat unclean literally all week, have a cheat day on Friday, which was literally just me eating even uncleaner and just way more of the bullshit. So instead of having one slice of pizza, I would just eat the whole thing. And then honestly, just all out binging on the weekend. Friday through Sunday was just an absolute food parade. I really was doing my best to be locked in and consistent on the diet and everything through the week, but I would genuinely go fucking feral on the weekends. Mentally, I was telling myself it was fine because I was trying so hard all week, and on the weekends, it was just balance. I was just living a balanced lifestyle or some shit. Seriously, whenever Saturday rolled around, all self-control was just out the window. There really is a point here where it starts to affect a little bit more than just your body, and over time, it really starts to mess with your head. And yeah, sure, calorie-wise, you can still make the math work. As long as you're not binging like a complete feral animal on the weekends like I was, and you actually do just keep it constrained to that one cheat day, you can still make steady progress. But the reality was, it just did not work for me. Honestly, it was just turning me into a food addict on a schedule. And on top of that, it was even worse because of the way my diet was structured. I was constantly hungry and constantly fantasizing about my giant cheat meal / epic binge weekend. I didn't even realize how bad it actually was until I eventually did kind of break the cycle and snap out of it. I personally kind of had to pull myself out of it by just eating at maintenance / just not really tracking too much, and just kind of forcing myself to eat normally for a couple weeks, not obsess over the scale for a little bit and kind of get a little mental reset. And then when I picked back up and realized I should probably stop sabotaging my entire weekend, so I just cut the cheat days out, I was able to make way more progress at a way steadier pace. No more dragging myself through every Monday feeling like an absolute failure. It's seriously hard to overstate how much easier it actually is to diet when you feel like you're in control. So here's the core problem. Even now, cheat days kind of just nuke my momentum I get going when I'm on a diet. You spend all week in a deficit, burning fat, busting your ass, and mentally, even if it's not the case, a lot of the times I find that just having that one little cheat day really just kills my rhythm. Just think about the mental side of it. I would lose 2 pounds during the week, and then by Monday morning, it's all back because of bloat, water, and just straight calorie overload. That kind of mental reset you get from that is honestly way worse than the actual physical calorie surplus. Even if mentally I knew I didn't gain any fat or it was just water weight, still seeing the number on the scale go up 2 to 8 pounds in a few days really made me feel like I was either plateauing or going backwards. I think people really underestimate how important momentum actually is when you're on a serious diet. When you're consistent for 5, 6, 7 days in a row, it really does build this kind of rhythm. You start feeling good, looking better every day, not waking up on Monday looking like a tub of lard, then you finally start to look a little bit decent again by Wednesday. You're seeing slow, consistent, and steady progress. You start feeling good, you get motivated. But cheat days really kind of shatter that. Even if you aren't actually starting back at zero, it's feeling like you're going backwards or not making any progress that can really kind of creep up on you. It's like trying to climb a mountain and then every week God just fucking kicks you off the side of it and sends you back down to base camp. Cheat days really can evolve into binging and restricting cycles. There seriously was a point where I was restricting myself super hard Monday through Thursday or Monday through Friday, not even letting myself have fucking gum with calories in it, and then by Sunday I'm just inhaling 5,000 calories like it's my last fucking meal. It was usually like this awesome rush of excitement, and then almost immediately, or at the very least the next morning, pure guilt, like why the fuck did I just ruin everything? And eventually you just realize it's not even a cheat day, it's just a binge day. I was just mentally putting like the cheat day label on it because it felt like a convenient excuse. I think the worst aspect of conventional cheat days is they kind of train your brain to associate relief and reward with binge eating. It's how a lot of people build absolutely terrible eating habits without even realizing it. Here's what I do instead. I don't restrict super hard during the week, and I don't even need cheat days anymore. My entire diet is built around the foods that I like to eat.
No, you can't lose weight unless you're suffering and eating chicken and rice.
Today's mind blower. Suffering through your diet does not make you better. I eat homemade low-calorie pizza, high-protein ice cream, chicken tenders, cookies, little fucking muffins, bullshit donut holes, little pumpkin breads, big fat fuck ass protein cakes. All the stuff I used to wait all week for, I just make versions that fit my calories and hit my macros. And conveniently, this week, I actually just became the first partner with Nick As Fit, which I honestly very aggressively pursued because it's literally the cookbook I use every day. If you want to pick it up, click on the link in the description and you can use code Thomas to save 15% on it. There's over 350 recipes in there. All of them genuinely taste 80 to 90% like the real thing. And I don't throw this shit around lightly because I'm genuinely a lifelong fat ass and I do not eat the disgusting bullshit keto vegan white chick recipes. If the food isn't good as fuck, I just won't eat it and I will not stick to it. Seriously, these recipes are fucking good. So even now, I really don't even feel like I'm on a diet at all. I also do a ton of walking at my standing desk, which lets me eat even more daily without screwing over my deficit. So instead of starving all week, I just burn more and eat a little more. By kind of combining all these things, the cardio, good diet structure, eating the foods I like, I get to eat a shit ton of food. It's actually food that I like, and honestly make even faster progress than I've ever been able to make in the past. There's literally absolutely no reason for me to binge or have a cheat day. And once we got everything dialed in, calorie, cardio, and food choice slash meal prep slash recipe wise, you know, I put my guys on. My coaching clients, to say the least, just a little bit freaked out because they're making rapid progress and the diet and training has been perfectly personally tailored to fit their lifestyles and not even feel like a diet at all. If one-on-one guidance and coaching is something you'd be interested in, shoot me a DM on Instagram at @ThomasArnold or check out the sign up form linked in the description. So yeah, I don't do cheat days anymore because I don't need them. And I'm not saying you can never have a high calorie day or like go out with friends or anything, but if your diet is so miserable that the only thing you look forward to all week is your cheat meal or cheat day, that's a red flag. Build a diet that you actually like and stop swinging from one extreme to another. Make it consistent and make it enjoyable. That's the whole game. And again, if you want help with any of that, check out the free diet guide, check out my full program, check out the coaching. If this video was helpful in literally any way, maybe you just got a teensy little bit of insight, not only do I have to ask you to subscribe, you also have to follow me on literally everything, mainly Instagram. See you in the next video.